That Marin Sanchez never dated the suspect accused of killing her. This tragedy does bring up the topic of violence and teen dating.
Yeah, for instance, what are the warning signs of teen dating, violence, and what's the best way to get some help? News 8's Bob Wilson has your back tonight. He's live in Hartford with what you need to know. Bob?
Yeah, and you wouldn't think about it. Violence and teen dating, they're so young, just kids starting out. We talked to some experts who say it's a little more common than you might think. Details are still coming out about the stabbing death of 16-year-old Marin Sanchez on prom day. Her attacker allegedly killed her because she wouldn't be his prom date. Dr. Laura Saunders is a clinical psychologist at the Institute of Living and works with young adults in crisis. She says violence in a teen dating relationship can sneak up on kids, and parents need to talk about it and define clear boundaries.
Shoving's not okay in a relationship because shoving could easily lead to something else.
Dr. Saunders says before the shoving and slapping, there are red flags, like excessive jealousy, possessiveness, and needing to know where someone is at all times. These are traits that can lead to violence.
That's where social media kind of complicates this, because with social media you can have instant access to someone at all hours of the day. And really that's not healthy. That's not healthy for anyone. It's not healthy for teenagers, young adults, or adults.
While we don't know much about murder suspect Chris Ploskin and his history, teen dating violence is more common than you might think. Rosemary Podden works at the Interval House. It's a shelter for victims of domestic violence.
We know nationally 1 in 4 women will be affected by domestic violence in her lifetime. When it's high school and teenagers, high school and college age students, it's 1 in 3. So that's startling.
Those numbers are pretty alarming. However, the Interval House says that they are actually out in the community campaigning to try to cut those down. They're being proactive, and they're teaming up with colleges and schools across Connecticut to send a message and try to get at domestic violence early in the teen years.
I say to the children when we do presentations in the classrooms, for every 10 girls in this classroom, 3 of you will have been pushed, slapped, punched, or even just in a controlling situation.
And it is very, very startling, the details that come out about this. Now, tomorrow there will be a news conference scheduled at the LOB. It was scheduled weeks ago, and they said they will be looking at this in depth. And Integral House will be there along with CCSU basketball coach who is Men Against Violence as well. And they will be talking about how to stop this. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.